Hello. Well, I'm back, huh? Things are a little different, as you can see. Always changing, always trying to improve. I'm in a. Let me back it up because I'm acting like a lot of you have seen everything and you know everything, but if not, welcome to Walking in Shadow. My name's Jason Kimbrough. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. We're going to do a little talking today. We're going to do, as the video says, it's an update and a message. So the update is that, if you didn't know, pretty sure everybody knows, but just cover it again, that the house that I lived in, maybe about, well, it was Beltane. So May the 1st is when the house burned down. And then I stayed with some good friends for until about a week ago. So it's now June the 13th, I think, or 14th. I don't know. It's Tuesday, so whatever day that is, I don't know. But anyway, so now I'm in the place where I'm going to be from now on. Stable environment, everything's good, family environment. The studio that I'm in now is going to continue to transform, or maybe it'll just be like this. I don't really know, but it's like I said before in the Power of the Tower video, making steps up in the right direction. So let's see what else we want to talk about. Got the car fixed finally. That's why I was able to come back here where I am now. Everything's pretty good. I've got most of the things, that are important. They're all still here. I just don't have any of them out right now. But you remember these guys? We got the old war club. It's my dad's shaman war club. That survived. It was fine. Of course, there's the staff right here. This did well. Smoky quartz, got a little smoky, but still good, very good. And of course, we know this guy right here. Everything bands all together. Everybody's here, so we're good. If you don't know about me, a few things. My father was also a shaman and had abilities. Many people in my family have a predilection towards psychic abilities. And as I've said many times before, that we're not special snowflakes. I mean, we are in a, I don't know, biological way or a karmic way or something, however that works. But everybody's capable. You're all capable. Everybody can do it. Nobody's up in the elite mental, skybox up here looking down at the little people. Everybody can do it. That's a big thing here. Be who you are is very important. My mission, there it is again. All right. It's just sort of hard because the message is going to sort of bleed into the update. So we'll just talk a bit, I guess. Still got the paintings that were behind me, like in the original title cards and whatnot. I don't have the chalkboard access to that anymore, but we're going to keep that opening title card image to do something better. I would probably always incorporate it. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I've met a lot of progressive thinking, higher vibrational people. I think it's just a natural thing that happens when your own vibrational frequency starts to increase, that you just naturally attract others of your ilk. Yes. So, I'm not for everybody. I am of the belief that my higher self is from the Pleiades. His name is Voonseth, and we are just in a very close union together, and always have been since I was about 12. The symbol that represents me, it's on the main card, a little V and a line, 2 dots. I got that when I was 12, and it was my higher self trying to communicate to me. This will probably bridge into the message. But my work, Walking in Shadow, has a couple meanings. I do definitely see shadow work as a very important part of someone's development, spiritually, internally, if they want to improve and increase their high vibration. If you're going to be more light, which is what a higher vibration is, then you have to remove that darker energy that you've never approached, or your shadows or unhealed traumas and whatnot. You have to burn through it like a checklist, but you should always be present in the present moment. And then you'll be able to catch those things when they happen. So that's very important. I know I've just yammered on and on about the 4 agreements. The thing about it is, I've written those out. They're ready to go. I will do them soon, but, scripted material, while very informative, it just doesn't feel right to me. Even though I do sort of ramble a little bit when I do these videos, it's more authentic. It's coming straight from me at the time, so I can share how I feel with you. I want to thank everybody. I think we're up to 54 subscribers now. Love that. I just want to thank all of you, from my heart to you. Thank you so much. Like I said, I've met a lot of people, I think I'm making a lot of great both friends and alliances that will move on into the future and the next phase of whatever I'm doing. The primary thing that I do, if you're not aware, again, is I purge entities, especially non-human ones, from a location. I don't have to be there present. If I am, it's just sort of a little extra oomph. If something's just dug in like a tick and doesn't want to come out, then, I will show up. But, generally I can't. I live in East Tennessee, near Knoxville, so, that area, or, maybe hour drive in any direction from Knoxville is about as far as I want to drive. You never know. Nothing's out of the question. But I don't have to be there. I've done it for people 1,000 miles away, farther than that, on the other coast. It's just something I do. Now, I want to say straight up, non-human entity is probably the best result, because if it's like a family member, haunting you, or some person, then, I'm going to have to research it a little bit, because depending on their deeds, they can be dealt with, but in most cases, like with the non-human entities, they're just either banished or just destroyed, so they're not around anymore. So it's a pretty important responsibility to know your quarry so that you can make the right decision when it's time to make that decision. I am going to be finishing those shorts with the cards. I've also got some giant Rider Waite tarot. It's literally the giant ones. They're like this big. I plan to do a series where we talk about the cards, and the symbolism on the cards will be really easy because they're so big. So you'll see my hands in the cards, that kind of thing. What else? But since I believe that I'm a Pleiadian starseed, I have a mission that I came to Earth to do. I say I, but I really mean we. Me and my higher self, which is also me. It's something that we'll cover to sort of try to clear that up if you're not already aware of what I'm speaking of. But I always like to use, like, because, you know, Marvel Comics, really into back in the day, pre-MCU, although I love the movies. I like to sort of use the analogy of Venom, or, you know, a symbiote, because that's like similar to the union of me and my higher self. You know, I understand that my higher self is my soul's true energy signature outside of time and space, and so it's manipulating, or not manipulating me, but its essence is me throughout my time on Earth, this cycle. And knowing that and acting in accordance with it is very fruitful to one's everything. It's like the key. I can't say it's going to be the key to riches and fame and whatever. I don't know, but whatever you really want, whatever you really are, it will totally vibe with that, and will, you know, that's what you will become and have. This is, you know, humble beginnings here, but God Lord, it's been so much more humble than this. You know, I can take it. I told you guys I could take it. I will take it. And we're going to just move forward together. I'm really looking forward to it. So I think that's probably enough updating. And since it's related, the message today is that your intuition is your higher self. The concept being, when we talk about intuition, it's, you know, it's a knowing, but the thing that happens is you have the intuition occur, you know, instantly. Your brain tries to classify that sensation as, you know, try to put some kind of context into it so that it fits into your ego. Think of a good example, like, I don't know, like, let's say, like today, I was driving from one place to another place, okay? I was using Google Maps because I like to. And I worked at AAA for a long time, and I like Google Maps. So I'm looking at Google Maps, and I'm looking at the upcoming route. And, you know, sometimes it'll say similar ETA, and you can pick which route you're going to take. And, you know, I just now, before, I would have had, let's say it says it's a half a mile before the turn or whatever. And so the ego will then go like, oh, well, is this slower? I mean, it says the same ETA, but are there hazards? The fear brain starts to immediately get to work. So if you just listen to the intuition, the second it happens, and follow it, you know, I just click the other route. Maybe it would have been exactly the same either way. Or maybe had I gone the other route, something you know, negative or unpleasant would have happened. I don't know, but I know that I follow my intuition. And my intuition, that that I mean, you know what I'm talking about if you have it or if you have accessed it, which everybody has accessed it somehow. There's been some point in your life where you've been like, you know, I saw that coming, or, you know, you guessed the radio song coming up or something. Yeah, everybody's got their thing, and I'm sure that you understand what I'm talking about. But when that happens, you have to just, I'm not saying just do it and just be a chaos monkey. Excuse me. I'm saying, excuse me. I am saying, though, that that is your higher self. I mean, your higher self knows the best possible outcome for you, because as your soul, or it's not really a good way to put it, your soul is like the, I don't know, the receiver of the code from source, and your higher self is the transmitter. I don't know if that's exactly the best way to put it, but I'm just saying your soul is your individual part of source that you have for your physical life or physical manifestation here on earth. While you have it, you have that piece of source, and you always have it. That piece of source is you, but not you, your name, your ego, your identity from birth. No. It has a name. It has an entity. It has a sovereignty about it, you know. So you just have to listen and follow what it says. I mean, and like I've said before, there's no judgment for me. My mission on earth is to make sure that people get in touch with their higher selves, because if you're acting in union with your higher self, you're not going to do stupid things. You're not going to do, I mean, they're not stupid to you. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to do what is right for you when it's right for you to do it. Even if it doesn't make sense, mental sense, logic sense. If it makes sense to you and you understand that you're doing it for a reason and it's important, it's important. That's it. You know, like with manifestation, be it of abundance, be it of personal power, be it of, I don't know what. I know a lot of people are after fame, but, you know, it's just an empty thing. So, not me, but it's, whatever it is, you don't have to think about it. That's the thing. Like, if you just, you already know the right answer. You know the right answer, and you always know it, whether you act on it because of your biological or sociological or psychological conditioning since birth, which is why the Four Agreements is helpful if you're aware of it. You know all the cases, all the relationships, or all the people, or all the events that occurred, or things that you found, or whatever. You know about their significance more than anybody else, more than your partner, your children, your parents, whoever it is, your guru up on high. I mean, nobody knows the significance of events and things that you come across more than you do. And you know those things because your higher self knows that outside of time. It can access all the points of your life from birth to death already, whatever they are. While you're like, oh, well, I'm doing free will. The free will you're doing, even if it's the total opposite and nobody knows, that inner part of you that knows what you're going to do and what you're doing is your higher self. So, I mean, what's the point? Why try to hide from it? Just work in union with your higher self. Now, if you're a person that follows a religion where the deity is outside of you, I'm not going to tell you it's wrong. To me, it doesn't make sense because all that is a projection of the inner divinity, which we all have. Everybody has it. From up here to down there. Doesn't matter who it is, where they come from, their color, their identity, whatever. It's irrelevant. The thing inside of you that exists in meditation or exists without you attached to it, that is what is acting in the moment of intuition. In that, Carlos Castaneda called it the cosmic cubic centimeter of chance. That point comes, and you got to be ready for it. And the only way you can truly be ready for it, act on it, and bring it into your life, is by being fully present. Not living in the past and memories and things that happened before. Not projecting into a future self that you're imagining for yourself and you think that's manifesting something. All you're manifesting is that you're going to be forever pulled apart and stuck in two different domains, and neither of them is here in the present where we are. So, every present moment, if you're aware and you know that something is intuition, I mean, you just know it, listen and pay attention. When those moments happen to you, take some notes, see if there's a pattern develops when they occur, if you're not there yet. But like I said, we're going to move forward with the tarot cards, both the shorts for the original Shaman Tarot deck and the series of the large or the giant Rider-Waite. I have some videos about that, and I don't know how I'm going to do them yet, major arcana or minor, or what the suits, or I don't know. But as of today, I just want to tell you, thank you so much. I'm always committed to my production value, so that will definitely continue to improve. I'm back, and I'm going to keep being back and present. On the Walking in Shadow Facebook page, I've been trying to get involved more, and other groups that I'm involved in more. There's a lot of local businesses and endeavors that I'm happy to plug. Plug them all day. I don't care. I mean, whatever, and we don't have to do anything. Just mention me. We should all be mentioning each other all the time, and spreading the abundance for everybody. Because when you try to hold on to the abundance for yourself, you're missing the point. You have abundance. You don't have to survival mode hold on to it. But anyway, that's another video. So I love all of you. I thank you so much again for your patience and loyalty, and I will reward it by continuing to show up. Like I said, I've got a stable place. I'm working on the setup here. I'm going to keep working on it. So we'll see you real soon, okay? I mean, seriously, it's not going to be a month, but I'm getting better, recuperating. So very soon. Thank you all so much. Have a good day.